guys, today is Thursday, the 23rd of April, and we are going to be talking about studying the weather and weather forecast today. Why would you need to know what's happening as far as the weather goes? Maybe you've got a birthday party planned for outside. Maybe you have a picnic and you're going to get together with another family and go do something. Maybe you guys are going to have a lake day. Maybe you're going to have a slip and slide day in the backyard. These are all reasons why it'd be kind of nice to know what the weather's going to do. Now, can we predict it perfectly? No. God has given people, such as scientists called meteorologists, skills that they can use to predict the weather short term for what they think is going to happen. And it's scientific, they study it, but we know ultimately who controls the weather and how things are going to end up all depends on God and what He decides and allows to happen. But He has given us tools, like I said, that we can do something called forecast what we think the weather's going to do. Scientists study the patterns of the weather and in past events, and that helps them kind of predict what the future is going to be. We have something called the Farmer's Almanac. They call it weather lore. It's like sayings or proverbs about weather that have been handed down from generation to generation. Some of the weather lore is reliable, some of it is not. But it can help with short-term predictions. Like right now, it's cold outside. It's like 50 degrees today. I'm recording a week in advance, but they call this dogwood winter because the temperatures, even though they've warmed up and it's been close to 80 already, now it's gone back down into the 50s. So that, I believe, is considered a weather lore, and that is what has happened in the past, and it's a pattern that stays pretty regular each year, where it gets warm and then all of a sudden it drops back down, and then we have other winters. We have a blackberry winter, I believe, sometime in June, where temperatures drop off, and even though it's been warm, it gets chilly again. So predictable patterns are what meteorologists use to help give us our weather data. So when you watch the 6 o'clock weather and they forecast out what it's going to do for the next 7 days, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. When we're in school over the winter, I feel like the meteorologists get it wrong a lot because they're saying it may snow, and usually we don't get anything, but that's okay. That's okay. Nobody's perfect. All right. There is an activity today that I would like you guys to do. Let me make sure that, yes, okay, it's on page 176 and 177. It's called the Weather Watcher. It's just a simple little activity. You're going to use pages from your workbook, page 141, that has pictures of different types of clouds. It says you can put it on cardstock. You don't have to. If you have scissors at home, you can cut those out. And then you have a weather record on page 143. And they want you just to keep track of the weather for a morning and an afternoon, to talk about the temperature, precipitation, cloud cover, and wind, which are all things that we've learned about. Should be pretty fun. Just go out and use your observation skills and see if, as you look at any of the clouds, if you can kind of predict what the weather's going to do today based on that after you read about each type of cloud and usually what it indicates. All right, see you soon.